Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my 38-week pregnancy update video. This will probably be my last update video, and I only say this because last week was really hard for me to get through just to do the bare necessities, like feeding myself, taking care of my son. That was hard enough for me to do, let alone continue on with doing YouTube and editing and all that. And I already have a ton of videos that I pre-filmed so that I would have lots of videos for you guys to watch while I take some time off. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have been uploading 3 times a week, so I've been really pushing myself, and I think I am at my point where I just gotta stop. Know that there is a time where I just have to take the time to myself and just really relax. And I'm going to spend my last couple of weeks doing just that. As I said, I still have editing, but I can't really move too much, to be honest. It hurts a lot for me to walk, and it just takes my breath away. So I've really just, I don't know, come to my end, and I'm just going to take it easy from now on. Thank you guys so much for all your support and all your well wishes. And nothing has changed too much since the week before. It has gotten a little bit harder in terms of symptoms and things like that. I don't think anything has really developed. At my last OB appointment, they measured me and I was down a centimeter, so that means the baby has dropped even more. So that is why I have a lot of pressure in my pelvic region, just a ton of pelvic pressure, and it's very uncomfortable for me to walk. I'm trying to do a little bit of vlogging, so I have a couple of vlogs that I will also post if I have time to edit those. So vlogging is easy for me to do, even though I don't really do too much, but I plan on continuing that even after baby's born, just because it's easier for me to keep up with and a whole edited sit-down video for YouTube. So if you want to see how I'm doing, definitely go over to my vlog channel or follow me on my social media, because I'm always updating on social media, and I'll probably be Snapchatting and Instagram and all that as soon as I do go into labor, so you guys will be first to know. On the 23rd, my husband and I celebrated our 4-year anniversary, so actually tonight, while I'm filming right now, we're going to be going out to celebrate, and that is probably the last outing that we will have, or at least I will have, before baby's born. The heart rate at the OB appointment was 120, I forgot to mention that, so it was considerably lower, but I believe baby was sleeping at the time, so that's why it was a little bit lower. And with all that being said, I'm just going to hop right into your questions. I did have a few, and they might take up some time, so I'm going to go right into your guys' questions. Are you able to dye your hair while pregnant? I'm not going to say yes, and I'm not going to say no. That's everyone's personal choice whether they dye their hair. I have heard that you should avoid your first trimester, and if you bleach your hair, you probably shouldn't be doing that either. But this is just things I've heard. I would encourage you to do your research, and if you're scared about doing it, then I wouldn't even bother. For me personally, I just waited past the first trimester, dyed my hair once, and I haven't dyed my hair since, and it was just touching up my roots. Really, it's up to you. I'm not going to say yes, I'm not going to say no. I did dye my hair after my first trimester, if you want to know what I did. I would love it if you shared how you keep up with everything, taking care of Alex full-time, filming, editing videos, social media, cooking meals, cleaning. How do you make time for it all? Do you ever have any time for yourself? Okay, for time for myself, I would say no. I never have time for myself. My time for myself is YouTube. And YouTube is a hobby of mine. It's not my job, so I just enjoy doing it. This is when I have me time. I absolutely love to do it, and I don't think of it as something like a job or anything like that to do, because it's just something I really enjoy. I love the editing, I love filming, I love just coming up with creative content for you guys, and just being here for you guys. So that is my me time right here. Is my me time. Alex is sleeping, so that's when I take time for myself, and I'm obviously here for you guys. So this is what I like to do, so that's my hobby. For everything else, you just kind of gotta make time. Obviously, cooking, meals, cleaning, all that takes precedence over filming or anything like that, but I gotta say, my husband is the biggest help to me, especially just because of my back injury and all that going on this pregnancy. He has just been taking over everything. Cleaning and just taking care of Alex. He bathes him pretty much every single night. So yeah, My my husband is seriously amazing for keeping up with YouTube and all that. As I said at the beginning of this video, I'm going to be stopping a little bit early just because of how I'm feeling. So I always go off by how I feel. I did take some time off right in the beginning. I don't know if you guys noticed, of this pregnancy because I had severe morning sickness. So I was off for a bit, not filming and doing too much. I was away from social media. I haven't been posting as much on social media just because this pregnancy has been like totally different. So yeah, I do the best I can, but I feel like this time around I haven't been as good as the last time, but I do the best I can. Also, how do you keep Alex entertained all day long? What kind of activities do you do with him? Well, yesterday if you asked me that, it would have been like, I have no idea what to do. It was seriously so hard to please him. But today he woke up, he slept in, such a good mood. He was eating properly. He didn't want to watch TV. He just wanted to do his own little activities, and he was keeping himself amused. It's just been such a good day. And lately he's also been putting himself to bed when he feels tired. He'll just crawl into his bed at bedtime and nap time, which is like seriously blowing me away. And I couldn't be happier for it. But for activities, I try to mix it up. If my husband's around, I do like to get Alex outside more because there's not so much that I can do, and I don't want to lift him so much just because of my back, and I feel horrible. So that's why I have to wait for my husband to do any kind of activity. But every time my husband's here, we either go swimming, go to the park, something like that, just to get him outside. And then for activities around the house, I like to color, stickering books, any kind, sticker books, any kind of toy he has. I just play along with him. I show him how to like stack and read to him. I'll let him help me with whatever I'm doing. I was washing my makeup brushes the other day and I was letting him kind of help. So whatever I need to do or get done, I let Alex help as well. So Alex also cleans the house with me. He really likes to sweep, though he doesn't do too much on his own. I get him to do things that I'm already doing just to keep him entertained, and he honestly likes to do that more than any of his toys or anything like that. Did you get stretch marks, and what did you use to prevent them? I got stretch marks with Alex. I oiled myself, moisturized myself religiously, and I still got them. Stretch marks are genetic. You can't do anything about them. If you're going to get them, you will get them. I didn't get them too severe. I know some people get them more so than others. Some people don't get them at all. It only happened when my belly dropped. It dropped literally overnight. Just such a huge drop with Alex that's when I got stretch marks. So I couldn't do anything about it. And then this pregnancy, I have maybe 2 that I've noticed that are kind of just continuation of my older stretch marks, but it doesn't really bother me because I already have them. So it hasn't been as much this time, and I haven't been as crazy about it because I'm going to get them anyways, but I still moisturize myself twice a day. But I didn't go out and buy like all these crazy expensive oils this time because I'm like, it's not going to help me. If I'm going to get them, I'm going to get them. Just keep your belly moisturized is all I can say. I think it would have been worse if I didn't, but yeah, I wouldn't go out and buy like the most expensive thing like I did because it doesn't work. Just wondering if you have used a doula and or a midwife. No, I didn't use one with Alex. I didn't use one this time. I don't know, for me personally, I didn't really see the point when I just go to my OB and he checks me and it's like in and out. I don't need another kind of support system other than my doctor, my husband, family, friends. So that's just me. Everyone's different. I know all my friends pretty much had a midwife or a doula, but that's, I don't know, it's just not something that I wanted. Do you have pelvic pain? My baby has not dropped yet, but I do feel so much pelvic pressure. Did you have pelvic pressure before your baby dropped? Yes, I did. I was having pelvic pressure before baby dropped. I think just in general, your pelvis gets ready for childbirth, so you're gonna feel some kind of pressure. Just imagine all that weight that's bearing down on your hips. You're gonna feel something. So I wouldn't worry too much about it if your baby hasn't dropped. And you asked about the mucus plug and what can happen if you don't feel it and you miss it. A lot of people miss it. I wouldn't even worry too much about it. It's more so just a gradual thing that you'll notice you'll have more discharge over your later weeks of pregnancy. And some people don't actually like discharge a whole glob. It's just like really gradual. And with Alex, part of it discharged and then a week later the rest did, and I was in labor right away. So if there's any kind of blood in the mucus, I would say that's a sure sign of labor. Other than that, I wouldn't even think about it too much because it can happen gradually and it's not necessarily a sure sign. But if there's blood, I swear that's a sure sign. Can you do a video about the nursery bag that you will take to the hospital? How many days you stay in there after giving birth, normal and cesarean? So it depends. I've never had a cesarean. I know you stay more. For giving birth vaginally, I was in there for a couple days, but you can be in there for 24 hours. It really depends. You can get a fast discharge, at least at my hospital, but it all depends on your condition, your babies. It really depends. But this time, like as soon as I can get out, I would like to get out just because I want to be home with Alex. And for hospital bag, I actually got another question about that. And I'm actually going to go get it and show you what I have packed. I'm not going to do a separate video on it just because I don't plan on filming anymore. I'll just quickly show you in this video what I did pack. Last time I had a proper diaper bag packed. This time I didn't want to bother messing with it because I still have Alex's diapers and stuff in it. And I was just going to keep that as my diaper bag. So I just packed just one of my bigger purses full of stuff. So it's like jam-packed. And my clothes are sitting on top. So this time around I really didn't overpack like I did last time. There's a couple things I forgot. I know I need to pack a comb and I'm still indecisive if I'm bringing makeup this time or not. Last time I brought seriously everything, but I'm not too overly concerned about what I pack in my bag this time around. So your bag is more so luxuries for yourself, what would make you feel comfortable during labor. There is not one thing that I could pack in here that would make me comfortable during the labor process. So it really doesn't matter. As long as I have stuff for like the essentials and stuff for baby, that's all that matters. Right on top is a robe that I have. I have a pair of socks just in case my feet get cold because you know how hospitals, they tend to be cold. Then I have a couple of receiving blankets just to wrap baby up. But the hospital, honestly, they provide pretty much everything for you. At least mine does. So I don't have to pack too much. I wasn't too concerned. I have a bunch of onesies and some sleepers just in case I'm not sure what I'm going to use. I have one of these little pod things that like wraps them pretty tightly. I have a sleeper that's 0 to 3 months just in case baby's a little bit bigger. Then I have my going home little baby bee outfit. I was wearing a lot of black and yellow during this pregnancy, so my mom got me this bee ornament. If you follow me on Snapchat, you would have seen that for Christmas. And I don't know, I just thought it was really cute. Then I have a bunch of plain white onesies. I use these for Alex. They are just these Tigger ones. I really like them because they button up. And I got these from H&M, but they are newborn. Then this one's similar. It's like a short type of onesie and it's just puppies. So that's all of the clothes I'm bringing for baby. Then you're going to want to pack some sort of Vaseline. This is a Vaseline petroleum jelly substitute. This is by the Honest Company. This is what I use for a diaper rash or anything like that. If Alex were to have one, he's never ended up having one. Which I think is kind of weird because I hear all my friends' kids have some kind of diaper rash or skin sensitivity problem. Alex has never ever had any kind of diaper rash. And this is what I use on him. But you want to bring some kind of Vaseline type thing with you just for the first couple diapers because it's tar-like. And if you put this on baby's bottom before that happens, then it's going to be much, much easier to clean. So yeah, just bring this along just in case. Then I have obviously diapers for baby. My hospital supplies them, so they still told me to pack them. But everything that you need essential wise, they typically supply. And then they do supply you with this underwear type of thing. But they tell you to bring your own crappy underwear basically. And I bring diapers for myself, adult diapers, and I'm definitely not ashamed to say that I'm going to be wearing diapers because what's the point of buying crappy underwear when these offer more protection as well? So I will use one of these adult diapers and just throw a pad in it too because you're going to be bleeding a lot. I was bleeding for, I don't know, 6 weeks straight. but I didn't need diapers for myself that whole time. But in the beginning, you're going to be bleeding quite a bit, and you don't want to have like any kind of accident, and this is just like an extra added protection on top of wearing a pad inside an adult diaper. So little tip if you don't care to wear a diaper. I do not. If it means I'm going to be more clean. I also have nursing bras, maternity underwear. I have to pack an outfit. That's one thing I haven't put in here, but I figured I'd probably just wear what I wear in out, so I don't have to worry about it. I do have a nursing top in here. This is the Mother Tucker brand. I basically lived in this thing, and it has a compression bottom, so it really sucks in your stomach and really helps your uterus shrink back down. Plus gives you some support for your back. And it's nice and big in the top for when your milk comes in and you get huge. Then I also am bringing along my Belly Bandit. This is also like a compression type thing that you wrap around your stomach, and it really sucks you in and holds everything in. I wore this as soon as I delivered, and when my nurses and doctor came to check on my stomach, they noticed that my uterus and everything just shrunk down so fast. This helps so much in your recovery and getting your shape back. So I can put a picture of I think it was 4 days postpartum with Alex. If I can find it, I'll insert it. How fast I went down. So I went down pretty fast, and thanks to compression and things like that, it really, really does help. Then I have a couple nursing pads. I never had problems with leakage, so I never had to use them, but I have it just in case this time it happens. And then I have a ton of maxi pads. And you want the super exorbitant, extra big, overnight, whatever the top of the top is, you want to get for after birth, just because of the amount of blood that you will have. Also have some wipes and my contact lenses. So that is everything for my diaper bag. I am losing my voice right now. I don't know what it is. This is the first video I've filmed, and I haven't really talked that much. But that is everything for my 38-week update, symptoms, answering your questions. Thank you to everyone who asked me a question, and for those who want to see my hospital bag, because that kind of made this video a little bit more interesting. But now I'm going to show you my bump and show you how big I'm getting. So this is the bump for 38 weeks. I definitely feel like I've gotten a little bit smaller, like as much as my belly's gone out, because baby has dropped, so baby's mostly in my pelvis area. But that is my bump. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for all your support following me through this pregnancy and this journey with me. I can't wait to talk to you guys again in my labor and delivery story.